When you hear the word Thailand, what comes to mind first? Perhaps it's the long beaches with sparkling white sand, golden temples shining under the sun, or the spicy taste of tom yum soup that awakens all the senses. Maybe you also recall the kind smiles and the calm way of life that makes this country the dream of millions of travelers. But behind all this beauty and magic lie stories that few people know about, hidden sides that create a different, more complex and mysterious Thailand. In this video, we will reveal Thailand from another angle, where beauty and tranquility intertwine with contradictions hidden deep within society. We will discover why a country steeped in the spirit of Buddhism has become the center of one of the world's most controversial industries. This is the Thailand you haven't seen yet. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Your support inspires us to create new, meaningful stories. Thailand is located right in the heart of the region. It borders Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia and Malaysia. This strategic location has made the country an important economic, tourist and trade hub for the entire region. Its area is about 513,000 square kilometers and the population is more than 71 million people as of 2024. Thailand is a place where different cultures intersect. Thais, Chinese, Koreans. Together they create a vibrant and lively mosaic of peoples, one of the country's great sources of pride. Thailand was never colonized by Western empires. This is the result of wise diplomacy and the foresight of Thai kings throughout the centuries. If Europe is famous for its cathedrals, Thailand astonishes with more than 41,000 Buddhist temples, a world record. Each temple is a work of art, where architecture and spiritual depth merge. Wat Arun and the Temple of the Emerald Buddha are two eternal symbols of this land. The tropical climate makes the country even more attractive. In the north are the mountains of Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. In the center are fertile plains and the bustling capital Bangkok. In the south are paradise islands, Phuket, Krabi and Samui. All of this creates the image of Thailand as the sacred and enchanting heart of Southeast Asia. Bangkok is the brightest and most dynamic capital in the region, a city that never sleeps. Here, ancient temples stand side by side with modern skyscrapers. Narrow streets blend with quiet canals of the old city. With a population of over 11 million, Bangkok is Thailand's political, economic and cultural center. Every year, more than 20 million foreign tourists visit it, one of the most visited cities in the world. Bangkok connects a glorious past with a brilliant future. The Grand Palace, Wat Arun, and luxurious shopping malls like Icon Siam and Siam Paragon reflect the city's prosperity. By day, it feels like a living museum of culture. By night, it turns into an entertainment hub where lights, music, and street food create an endless symphony of life. But behind all this luxury lies another reality. In the Klong Doi slum, on just 1 square kilometer, more than 100,000 people live in poverty and instability. The government is implementing a resettlement project, but its future remains uncertain. Not far from the capital is Pattaya, a city with a different face. It is a famous resort, but at the same time a center of a shadowy multi-billion-dollar industry. Here, human trafficking, money laundering and drugs are tightly intertwined, a dark side that contrasts sharply with Bangkok's bright glamour. Behind the glitter and lively rhythm of Thai life lies a complex and contradictory reality. Many international criminal organizations, especially from Russia, have chosen this country as a safe haven. They hide behind legitimate-looking bars, restaurants and clubs. Behind neon signs, they run networks of drug trafficking, prostitution, and even contract killings. Major cities, Bangkok, Pattaya, and Chiang Mai, have become centers of these shadow operations. Nighttime luxury here often conceals the darkest sides of human life. Although prostitution is officially banned, it unofficially contributes about 3% of the country's GDP, roughly $7 billion a year. Its history began in 1905, when slavery was abolished in Thailand. Thousands of women lost their jobs and were forced to find another way to survive. In the early 20th century, the government even legalized prostitution and provided medical care for sex workers. But the real explosion happened during World War II and the Vietnam War. Millions of foreign soldiers came to Thailand, creating enormous demand. From 1956 to 1964, the number of prostitutes grew from 20,000 to 400,000. Under international pressure, authorities outlawed prostitution. Yet in 1966, the Entertainment Places Act was passed, effectively legalizing the industry again. Since then, it has become part of the unofficial economy and is closely linked to tourism. Today, estimates suggest between 300,000 and over 1 million people work in the industry. Some sources claim the real figure reaches 2 million. In Bangkok alone, around 300,000 people are employed in it. Behind the bright lights are broken lives. Most come from poor families. Among them are many transgender women and migrants from rural areas. Average nightly earnings can reach 30 to 40,000 baht. But for that money, they pay with their health and human dignity. About 30% of women in the industry are HIV positive. That's more than 500,000 people. Constant contact with alcohol, drugs, and violence destroys their physical and mental health. Behind every smile given to a tourist often lies loneliness and the longing for a normal life. A life with love, respect, and freedom of choice. This shadow industry brings other problems as well. Thailand has one of the highest crime rates in Southeast Asia. 7 to 8 murders per 100,000 inhabitants. That's twice as high as the Philippines, 3 times higher than Singapore, and 5 times higher than Vietnam. By law, prostitution and child trafficking carry up to 3 years in prison, but in practice, these rules are rarely enforced strictly. Many believe the industry has become part of the economy and society and can no longer be completely eliminated. Some Thais, on the contrary, advocate full legalization, arguing it would better protect workers' rights and safety. Recent draft laws show that public attitudes are becoming more open. And so, on the streets of Bangkok and Pattaya, under the neon lights, 2 worlds exist. On one side, light, joy, music, and tourists. On the other, darkness, where people sacrifice their youth and dignity just to survive. 2 worlds separated by only a few hundred meters, yet infinitely far apart. A final question for every traveler. Why do you come to Thailand? To see golden temples and paradise beaches, or to glimpse the alluring yet dangerous world of shadows? Whatever the reason, remember, behind the Thai smile lie stories no one talks about, and lights that never go out. If you used to think of Thailand only superficially, pause for a moment and look deeper. Behind the gentle beauty and friendly smiles stand women, the true pillars of this country. They are not only guardians of culture, but also the driving force of the economy, shaping modern society. Since ancient times, in some Thai tribes such as the Karen and Lahu, matriarchal traditions existed. Women owned land, managed property, and played the leading role in the family. They were talented organizers, ran businesses, controlled trade, and ensured family well-being. Today, Thailand leads Southeast Asia in the number of female entrepreneurs. You see them everywhere, at night markets, in restaurants, hotels, and banks. With confidence, independence, and natural charm, they embody the soul of the nation and hold the key to the country's future. Few people know that most Thai men become monks for a period before marriage. This is not just an ancient custom. It is a sacred spiritual rite reflecting the faith of a people where more than 90% are Buddhist and thousands of temples dot the country. Before marriage, many men spend from 1 week to 3 months in a monastery. They shave their heads, wear saffron robes, live in the temple, meditate, and learn to renounce material things. This period helps them mature spiritually, learn humility, and show respect for their future family. For the bride's parents, the fact that the groom was a monk is a sign of nobility and inner purity. For foreigners, the practice is not required, but if they voluntarily undergo monastic practice, It is seen as a sign of deep respect for Thai culture. A fun fact: many Thai women are attracted to Western men, especially British and American ones. It is believed they have the most pleasant and charming voices. So if you've arrived from Europe or the USA, a Thai heart may already be smiling at you. Thailand is one of the few countries in the world where respect for the monarchy remains absolute. Love for the king is not just a political symbol, it is part of national pride, deeply rooted in people's consciousness. The king's image appears on every banknote. Stepping on money is considered a grave insult. Every day at exactly 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., the national anthem plays in public places. Everyone stops and stands in silence. This is a sacred moment of respect for the country and the monarchy, a tradition that amazes every foreigner who visits Thailand. On the king's birthday and national holidays, the whole country is painted yellow, the color of the monarchy. Millions of people wear yellow shirts, light candles, and take part in celebrations. On those days, Thailand turns into a sea of light, loyalty, and unity. Royal symbols are also connected with the country's main animal, the elephant.
The elephant is a national symbol worshipped for centuries. In Thailand, there are even shopping malls specially created for elephants, where they are offered fruit buffets, spa treatments, and even clothing. This attitude reflects a philosophy of respect for nature and helps develop sustainable tourism, attracting millions of travelers every year. If you want to experience one of the warmest and most memorable cultural expressions in the world, come to Thailand, a country where tradition and hospitality blend into a unique harmony. Here, every gesture and every smile tells the story of a people who live calmly, kindly, and with an open heart. The first thing that strikes you is the why, the special Thai greeting. Instead of a handshake, people press their palms together at chest level and slightly bow their head. The lower the bow, the greater the respect. You see this gesture in schools, offices, and families. It is not just a formality, but a symbol of centuries-old traditions of politeness and respect. Thais live by a philosophy of calmness, mai pen rai. Don't worry, everything will be fine. They believe anger and arguments only make life heavier. That's why you rarely hear loud shouting on the street. Instead, you are met with a kind smile, polite words, and genuine help. It's no surprise that 80% of travelers say the people of Thailand were what they loved most. Thai openness shines during their festivals. The most famous is Songkran, the water festival of the New Year, when people splash each other with water to wash away the bad and welcome good luck. There is also a Thai version of Holi, where streets are covered in clouds of bright-colored powder. And don't forget Loi Krathong, the magical festival of floating lanterns, when thousands of flower baskets drift down the river, reflecting twinkling lights like dreams. In different regions, you can experience other celebrations: the Phuket Vegetarian Festival, Pitakon, and the International Kite Festival. Each is living proof of how warm, emotional, and colorful Thai culture is. Thailand is famous not only for its vibrant festivals, but also as a true paradise for food lovers and creativity. Here, tradition and modernity merge to create unforgettable tastes and emotions. If you think coffee is just espresso or latte, Thailand will change your mind. It is home to the world's most creative cafes, with cats, hospital-themed interiors, or even designs mimicking the Bangkok metro. Every cafe is a place where details become art and turn it into a legendary photo spot. Thai cuisine is a symphony of flavors, spicy, sweet, sour, and salty in perfect harmony. Try Pad Thai, famous stir-fried noodles with shrimp and peanuts, Tom Yum, spicy soup with lemongrass and lime, or green curry, a dish with coconut milk and fragrant spices. When the sun sets, be sure to visit street vendors. Try Som Tam, spicy green papaya salad, then finish dinner with mango sticky rice and coconut sauce. Thai cuisine is not just food, it's a journey through tradition, creativity, and passion. Imagine a market where a train passes right through the middle of the stalls and everything continues as if nothing happened. In Thailand, this is reality. Railway markets are one of the most astonishing sights in the world. The most famous is Mek Long Railway Market. Every day, the train slowly passes through the bustling stalls. In seconds, vendors pull back awnings and goods, let the train through, then put everything back. It all happens precisely and smoothly, an amazing dance between humans and machines that has continued for over 100 years. The Ram Hub market is equally fascinating, where sounds, smells, and street food create an unforgettable atmosphere. If you want to see patience, dexterity, and the rhythm of Thai life, visit the railway market, a place where order and chaos merge in harmony. If you want to experience the authentic atmosphere of Thailand, take a ride on a tuk-tuk, the three-wheel symbol of the land of smiles. It's small, has no windows or air conditioning, but is full of energy. A tuk-tuk ride is a mix of motorcycle and taxi, where wind, light, and street sounds create a unique symphony of Bangkok. Each tuk-tuk is a real work of art, decorated with neon lights, music, and bright colors. There are no fixed prices. You can bargain and enjoy chatting with the driver. Sometimes that moment becomes the most memorable part of the entire trip. If you do get overcharged, don't worry. Call the tourist police hotline and the driver will be punished. Thanks to this system, travelers feel safe. Another feature. Traffic in Thailand is on the left, like in England and Japan. At first it's surprising, but if you rent a car, the drive becomes an interesting adventure. Bright taxis, pink, yellow, green, orange, or two-tone, fill the streets. When night falls, Bangkok turns into a living painting. Headlights, engine sounds, and wind create street music full of energy and enchanting rhythm. You can only feel this in Thailand. Deep in the mountains of northern Thailand, near the border with Myanmar, lives a people who amaze and delight travelers from around the world. This is the Karen, or Padaung tribe, famous for its long-necked women. From childhood, Karen girls begin wearing heavy brass coils around their necks. Each year, a few more rings are added. Some women have more than 20 coils, weighing up to 4.5 kilograms. Many think the rings lengthen the neck, but in reality, they press down the shoulders and collarbones, creating the illusion of a swan-like neck, a symbol of beauty, pride, and grace in Karen culture. Today, their villages have become unique tourist destinations, where you can see traditional life, take photos, and buy beautiful handmade crafts created by the women themselves. Thailand is considered a true paradise for those who want to live comfortably without spending too much. On average, one person can live comfortably on $1,000 to $2,000 a month. In the city center, a one-bedroom apartment costs $450 to $700 to rent. In the suburbs, $250 to $450. Thai food is famous not only for taste, but also for its low price. A full meal costs $2 to $5. Groceries for a month cost about $150 to $300. Public transport is also cheap. Train or bus tickets cost 30 cents to $1.50, and taxis are about 10 cents per kilometer. Year-round warm climate, beautiful nature, and low costs make Thailand an ideal place to live calmly, enjoy life, and appreciate every day. When you arrive in Thailand, you quickly notice that many things that seem strange to Western tourists are completely normal here. Rent and service prices are often lower for locals, so making friends with Thais not only helps you understand the culture better, but also saves money. Cash is still king in Thailand. Although cards and digital wallets are gaining popularity, traditional markets and street cafes mostly accept coins and banknotes. Always carry some cash to avoid inconvenience. Internet and mobile connection work excellently in big cities. Wi-Fi is everywhere, from small cafes to large malls. People in Thailand are extremely friendly and hospitable. Talking to strangers or asking for help is completely natural. You'll be surprised by their kindness and genuine joy. However, keep in mind that hotel prices can vary depending on the number of guests, and sometimes there are hidden fees not shown on booking sites. Always read the terms carefully or contact the hotel directly. Thailand, the land of smiles, enchants not only with ancient temples, white beaches, and delicious food, but also with an amazing blend of tradition and modernity. Whether you come for relaxation, adventure, or a new beginning, stay open and respectful of local culture.
It is these unusual details that create the magic of Thailand, where every day brings new discoveries and vivid impressions. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new exciting journeys. Important: all information is provided for informational purposes only. Before making any decisions, please research the details yourself. See you in our next travels.